Mousesports should be winning this game. Like if they don't win this game and they go out in the minor, that's
as I mentioned, right? Me and you, when we saw them play this in Pro League, I think it was Carrigan said that they've been practicing it, but in practice it went way better than it did in a live setting. So
this is ages ago, though.
That was ages. That's what I mean. So now I'm curious. Now that they've had time to go back and address some of these issues a bit more. Because clearly, if they were practicing a lot, you imagine they were looking to try and move it into their map pool. And that makes sense. You've got Woxi, you've got Chris J, you've got Carrigan, you've got Orpers coming out your arse. So you're really not that... not that worried. Yeah, I just realized, like, obviously, that makes sense to me, but...
Yeah,
maybe not to anyone else.
Well...
5-on-3 right now.
At least I know what you...
Right, you go, man. Let's just move on. Mousesports looking good, man. They've got a 2... Sorry.
Specifically the Orpers.
Yeah.
Looking great. Ooh. Ooh. Wow.
So, yeah, this B play about to come in from Sprout. 3 players grouped up here. And it's Chris J, Rops, and Carrigan nearby to try and help out.
40 seconds. Sprout just go in contact. They've got no util. The util play got 1 tapped. So, can't win them all. And Rops won't let them win any. 2 shots, 2 kills. Can he get a 3rd eventually? No. Chris is going to steal it away. You don't really give him too many opportunities. Or you could just peek mid and take him down instead. Spiddy will do that. So, Deagle finding an opening kill. Sprout looking to take middle, but there's still Chris J on the corner. Not exactly the weapon for this fight, though.
Standoff over here in mid. Who breaks first? Who moves first? We got, oh, Chris. He's having a jiggle. He's having a wiggle. Faven. Oh, they'll shoot him in the pickle. Oh, another second.
No,
all right, the Deeg is alive. The Deeg is sentient down in mid. It's wreaking havoc. Mousesports, you can't have this one snatched away. Carrigan arriving from long finally deals with Faven, but Rops and Carrigan are so low on HP, this almost has to be a save.
And that's not the call you want to make as you're 1-0 up. The force buy from Sprout wins again. Back-to-back maps. What a second shot from Faven specifically. And Keto may even cut off Carrigan as well. He's creeping through the tunnels. If he ran, he might have made it past, but now he's going to walk right into the Deagle, gets away with a kill. Keto didn't expect him so close, but that won't matter because the round is still going the way of Sprout. Remember, they forced this, Harry. They went into this round with a Deagle, and no one even had head armor, and they still win it. So they don't care if they lose players. Oh, that would be a shot. Fair enough. Not going to hit it. And these pistols will be saved for a rainy
Towards long, pushing out. And that damage found by Woxi here softens them up for Carrigan. Almost a double, not quite. Does bring Keto down low. And flashbang that Sirison has to look away from. Woxi's being given opportunities here, but he just can't find the shot. That there was the chance, and not just the equalizer, but at picking up the man advantage from ours. They were given a couple of chances. Sprout keeping Spiddy, you can see down here in the lower tunnels. His job is just to make sure that no one's gone aggressive. He might even actually give this B bomb site a bit of a, I was going to say a bit of like a pat down, you know, throw some of this utility and keep the attention there. But instead, he's just going to back off and play the numbers game with his teammates over here toward this long position.
If a pat down for you involves throwing grenades, man, I don't want to go to an airport with you again. So
I only do ocular pat downs.
He's clean. Well, 30 seconds. Sprout need this plant. Only Chris to stop them. Frozen's going to be rotating out on Cat, but Mearbit going to catch him as he emerges through the smoke. Frozen mollied, and no chance. Keto's going to find the kill, and Rob's too far away to stop anything here. He's going to have to save again, Harry. Seeming like Sprout are doubling down. 4 players surviving, and
you know, I've realized from watching these player cams, you guys, what? Sirison just doesn't blink.
Yeah? Well, that's how you all play. Side of B, don't you worry. Mousesports are ready to run the gauntlet. Drops has found an opening kill. This could steamroll out of control. It's a 3-on-5 right now on this B bomb site. Spitty coming in on the flank though, showing his face and getting a kill onto Robs. That's the one armored player out of the server. Chris J jiggle wiggle around. And Father, got to be careful here. You don't want to throw away this one, but starting to look sorted. Father and Keto getting a kill apiece, and Searson's out of there as well, catching the tunnels lurk, not letting them grab a free AWP. Woxi will get exits, but that's all this round will amount to for Mousesports. 2 kills, maybe a third. Sure, that's 3, but you know what? Sprout have 3 there. And Chris J's in mid. Woxi's on the glass cannon. Fast push, but not fast enough. Chris was ready for it. Searson's going to pull out the pistol, whip him back. And there'll be nay kills for Mousesports in mid. Sprout climb their way back up short. There's Karrigan up close on the corner. Ooh, that molly came from long? No. Am I crazy? It looked like it did. Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, Karrigan gonna get flashed through. Won't work. The flash was actually really deep. It was around the corner, so they weren't blinded. Sprout now cornering the A site. Frozen's down here and lower. He's 34 HP. He's got to get a kill. He's done it. Woxi's followed up. Woxi's been dropped, but Mirbit can just crouch below the bullets. Frozen's got to get a reload in, and he's being flanked. Pistol's out. Spitty's there, and he's going to get the double to close it out. Mousesports falling short once again. It's a 4-1 lead to Sprout.
Still hasn't really been any sign of that just yet. Aiden's already out through long. Karrigan walks to his death. 5-on-4 already in the first 30 seconds of the round, not even. And Sprout, I mean, they've pretty much locked it in at this point.
Yeah.
It is just pistols for Mouse. I mean, they've been pretty good with the pistols. I don't want to take anything away from that, but this is not a round that Mouse should ever have a hope of winning. Smoke's full to allow for the long cross, but you look at the bomb, it's not even rotated in yet. Searson's just waiting over here in suicide. Keto's cleared B. Searson's found Frozen down in mid. All right, Keto will get plucked from the ranks at the very least. Ooh.
So that Molotov that Sprout threw, it's kind of similar. When you throw that CT spawn smoke that lands here where Favon is to cut off like the long cross, but you throw it from like outside long doors, like, sorry, through long doors, so in long. In the same place, you could throw a Molotov, and they mollied Cat from long last round. I've never seen anyone do that, but thinking about it, it makes lots of sense. You can flash it, you can molly it, and you can smoke it. You can just throw grenades over that. I never even thought about it, but yeah, you don't see people ever flash their teammates in from long. That would make a lot of sense, because it's like a flash, like, because the alternative flash up short is like one that rebounds or just goes really deep. Sprout running ahead up short of the Xbox smoke, not even waiting for it is Spitty. Look how deep he's gotten himself, but the AWP is already posted on, and it's going to be a problem. Rops also in the B site. Spitty's dead up on the catwalk. Mirbit is in B, but Rops has smoked himself off. He's just trying to buy time. The AWP is already through the door, and Chris J slamming them back. Mirbit will be able to get a trade, but Rops is still here, and even though Mirbit's flashed, he stays alive. Searson keeps him that, and now the bomb can go down for Sprout.
Yeah, the 2v3, 1v3 post plant inside of the A bombs, inside of the B bomb site. Not impossible. Can use that bomb, try and play around it. Problem is, you're feeling very claustrophobic if you Mirbit, but that's Karrigan deleted. 1v2 now, they know where he is, and that's almost the lineup. Woxi goes in first, offers himself up, and now down to the 1v1. This is unbelievable. No money left for Mowers again. I mean, Frozen just takes the fight down mid with a scout. Chris J's now picked it up. I guess you look at this round, it's not really like you can do much else, so they try and secure that battle they know they're going to be given initially, and it's just another nail in the coffin for this round.
Oh, see ya. Another advantage, further extended. Mousesports rotating off of B. They've gone double mid here, but Keto spotted one, and he definitely knows he's there now. Getting tagged. whittling away at these Mousesports players, but Karrigan's really aggressive. Oh, he's found a 1D. That smoke cuts Keto off. He can't help out either. He's going to jump up, but Karrigan ready and waiting with that deagle. He's got the bomb. They've got to work to get it back, but Flash is there. It's too shallow. Karrigan's got a pixel angle. He waits for more, but he can't get anything done. His job is over. Rops has to begin, but the Flash pushes him off the angle. Double flash, Robs. Oh, he's got to hit one of these shots. He's got to connect something. Damage. Damage is not enough. Sprout get another kill, and Chris J too far away. 7-1. The Germans are at it again. Take me out to dinner or something. Oh, Karrigan's crossed on long. I think Faven spotted him though. Yeah, he knows. Already holding the angle. Karrigan can't budge. It's got to be Faven to take the peek, and even then, oh, Karrigan's ready for it. Faven going wide. Karrigan, he's just a king of double kills right now. No more than that. Searson gets the trade, but he gets dinked in the process. So damage done, and Chris J wants to capitalize.
This is ballsy.
Yeah.
And there's a fine line between maybe ballsy and done in error. Chris J not quite sure what part of the grey area he falls in there. 3v3. Searson set up down in the pit. In the meantime, you can see on that little picture-in-picture display over on the left, Spiddy creeping into that B bomb site. He's serving as nothing more, though, than to keep a man here, to deny a rotation. You can see on that mini-map, he's backed away after making that initial bit of contact. And the rest of the team now pushing into this A site with Spiddy trying to wrap round through short. This round could be decided by this kill here. And yeah, that forces Woxi's hand. He has to reposition. He has to try and switch things up and force a fight towards long. He's gone. Rop's left alone.
They haven't even seen him. They've mollied him, Harry. They've just cut him out of getting up catwalk. Sprout are in the brains of Mousesports. They're unplugging wires and disconnecting fuses. Robs has got a fuse to bust up on this A site, but he's not getting to that bomb anytime soon. 1 on 3 and already calling in for a save. Sprout have hit their 8th T-side round. Unbelievable scenes. That's the thing, Mousesports don't even feel it.
I think it's very easily to kind of start mentally checking out if you're not finding anything, right, in these rounds. You just, on a real subconscious level, start to write this off. And that's when you need to look to your leaders to step up. That's when you need to look to them to instill that belief once again. And it's Karrigan and Chris J, two of the OGs. Karrigan gone and Chris J. Most tenured man within this Mousesports roster.
Yeah, screw it.
He's gone through that smoke. He's going to try a retake B. Chris J. AWP in hand. Molotov out into middle. He's already passed it, but caught. Keto as his eye. And then Keto out in mid. And once again, Spiddy, that lone gunman over towards B. This looks like it is going to be that mid-split, potentially. I mean, the bomb is still set up on catwalk. It doesn't have to commit, but it will hop on down and look to take position in the tunnels. Missed shot from Chris J and Frozen. The defense now falls to him. That was a 3-man stack inside of B, and it's been dismantled like an old piece of IKEA furniture. Woxi and Karrigan left standing. By the way, far in superior comparison to the Secret.
Secret Labs, you always chair.
Yeah, you always chair. That's the famous slogan,
my
isn't
God,
it?
Woxi.
Well, this is decimation.
Yeah, it's a great word for it. Harry, Mousesports are getting, I don't want to put this too lightly, but utterly mangled.
Yeah, they are.
And through everything, Karrigan for sure. And Sprout have just not missed a beat. They've just looked so relaxed, so calm. Keto is another factor. This guy is unbelievable. And Spiddy, side by side, both finding entries up on catwalk. Just seems like they can't miss a beat right now. Ooh, Woxi even getting tagged. I mean, like, yeah, you got to say, I was about to say Mousesports missing shots they don't usually, but Woxi's going to hit that one. That being said, that statement still holds true. Think about that triple B setup where Chris is in the door and just misses a mid-walkout shot. Not common. Mousesports seem out of it, and they might be out of it. They might be out of the minor in 6 more rounds if they can't turn this up. Keto going through middle, Spiddy as well. It's a 1-for-1. But with an advantage already established, Mousesports are fine. Oh, sorry, Sprout are fine with that. Great shot from Frozen with spray from Keto, and They're still going to split B. It's not really a split anymore, losing their mid player, but Rops is going to have to defend alone with that scout. Oh, gets a tag, needs one more shot. There it is. One-on-one. Mirbit's still here, but he doesn't have to rush.
Oh, damage done, and Frozen finishes him off from mid.
Short, rather. Karrigan hiding in the doldrums of Goose. Smokes for the cross, and here come the cavalry. 30 seconds. Karrigan flashed out. Great job. Gets one, though. Woxi still here on the car. More utilities coming his way. What a shot. Takes the head off of Favin. 20 seconds. That bomb plant getting cancelled as well. Keto going to get off of it to take a fight instead. Searson getting dropped. Keto can't afford to die because look at that bomb. 14 seconds and there's no one on the site to pick it up. Searson's got to go, and he's got to go now. It's done. Mousesports going to pick up a third round here. I'm not sure what caused Keto to get off the bomb. It might have been a molly on the site, but whatever it did, whatever it was, caused Mousesports to win that round.
And now
I'm sure someone will be checking the position that Frozen was in last time, but the issue was the player that killed him last time was Keto, and he's not there to spot it. So hopefully Sprout are aware when they move up. Chris J getting the spot. He's got the info. Now Frozen has got to activate. Flash is good. Frozen gets checked though. Favin one step ahead. Chris white peek through the door, but Spitty with the trade. And now the tunnel splits comes in. It creates enough distraction for Rops to get overwhelmed by the players dropping in through the window. And Sprout get a bomb plant in a 3-on-2.
For Karrigan and Woxi, the risky thing is if they go for this, there's no money left. At the same time, do you want to be competing for a 4-11 half at best? It really is a matter of picking your poison at this point in time. Karrigan making his way up towards that window.
That'll be it.
Yeah, that Molotov surely seals it. He tries to peek in, and Favin will just wipe him from the server. Oh, Woxi, nice shot. But yeah, surely the time's too far gone. Surely you don't get back into this.
Not okay. Not going to be the round, though. Here we go. Oh, a bit late into this one, but it's about more of what you've already been seeing for the last 15 rounds. It's Mousesports getting slaughtered up on long. And there's Karrigan getting aggressive and to his own demise. Two players left up. One of them still scoped on the tunnel, and that is not where you want to be scoped. They're already up through mid. Frozen, wrong side of the map, wrong place, wrong time, and this is going to be a 12-3 half, Harry. Sorry to break it to you.
Yeah. It does just kind of feel like Mousesports crumbled at this point. That round there, Rops, they knew that they were down in mid. He's not even looking at middle. He's focused on the tunnel.
Chris J with a double flash for this B site. Karrigan's actually dropping off catwalk. Spitty's just pushed mid. No fear for Sprout. That was a kit player, and he's just chasing kills. Keto's blind at the back of the bomb site, and Frozen's going to get Favin as he gets flashed in. Frozen being the knight in shining armor right now for Mousesports, as he has been this series. Isn't going to be enough, though. 3-on-2. Locking down this bomb site at Mousesports. A difficult retake at the best of times. Going to be Searson trying to get through from mid. Mirbit coming in from tunnel. Chris J's covering that. And Searson can isolate a one-on-one here towards the car. But he doesn't know that. Mirbit's trying to make first contact, find out where the players are, and Searson checks the wrong corner. He'll go down. Chris and Rops finish it off, and Mouse.
You need this to be a clean anti-eco round if you're Mouse, and already some problems getting presented to them. The trade is found by Rops, or the equalizer at least. And now the rest of Mouse grouping up out here toward long, looking like they might just hit this A-bomb site.
Ooh, scouts on the other side, though. Think about how many times Mouse have won a pistol and the force buy has been won by Sprout. Maybe not here. Finally, the curse lifted by Mousesports. They have managed to successfully cross. There's still 3 CTs alive, though, and one of them coming in on that long flank. Being covered right now by Woxi, and Keto just going to 1-dig him like it's nothing. Going back for more. Player on the car and a boost up in the CT spawn. Rops deals with it. Happens down, and a one-tap to Mirbit. Rops is looking for the third, but it's going to get tapped down by Keto's deed, and that's when
This is another chance for them to build up even more money. Rops has seen all these players pushing mid. He can communicate that to the rest of the squad. And so they're just going to go running with that bomb into long. Is it worth Rops going down here? Well, he doesn't have a choice other than to stick around and fight, so they kind of force his hand somewhat. I can't tell if that's like just a mental idea that somehow worked, or actually like pretty legit. You just run all 5 USPs up into mid.
Usually there's going to be more players there, right? Like Mousesports just fully committed to the A site, and one player got left to spawn. Usually you're going to get wrecked, but Sprout, hey, they do something with it. They get 2 kills, an AK, They're going to double peek the headshot angle and then swing with Faven, but Chris just ready for it. Trade is still there. I mean, they're not winning this round, sure, but they're making it costly, Harry. These are AKs being bought up and now lost. 2 guns retrieved. And
seriously, man, I'm going to say, like, I'm being very optimistic here going for this one. The AK held onto by Mirbit. Woxi's going to have enough money.
He just doesn't want to be in the first round, but there it is. Flashbang commits with it, pushes the Euorope off. Mirbit's in the pit. He's actually on top of the pit. Now he's in the pit as his body falls below. Chris J going to come out long. He spots a player across the car, but Spitty lines up 2. Can he get a 3rd? Lots of damage to Woxi, and Rops is going to entry up on the A site. Needs to double it to save this round, and he's done exactly that.
Yeah, Rops might have just made this doable. He's dug deep, but Keto arriving. Woxi now alone, and he doesn't seem to even know where this man is. He's fallen back off of short. Woxi has to get this bomb down, and Faven's just going to wait. Smoke started to dissipate, and Woxi just isn't ready for a man to be this close, surely. A bit of noise being made, and that might be their demise. Woxi dancing around, and Woxi, what is that?
Keto posted, but he's also got to watch mid, so that's putting the pressure really on Faven, and he's only got a UMP. Round the corner, the nade is good, but he's so blind. So is the player in the window. Surely can't get anything done. Keto kills 1 man in mid, but that's all he gets sorted. Mousesports take the B site, and they have Chris to lock down the rotations. There won't be any. Sprout are going in for the save. Round number 5 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, you can almost kind of feel the game changing that Mouse are playing, right? You can see the ideas behind things now. You can see them trying to play off of one another. And you can also just see individuals starting to look a bit more confident heading into these gunfights, right? Feels like they are starting to believe in themselves a bit more again, and that they're not just writing this one off. There's still a lead maintained for Sprout. But now Sprout are going to kind of get it.
That's where you imagine Mousesports close the gap. Push up cap for Searson though, and he's got the AWP now frozen early on. There's the trade, cut off by the Molotov behind him. But double tunnels push, and 2 kills, 1 bullet. Rops is in the B site. That might just be the round done. Chris catches another man through the smoke. And Spitty has been good, but he's not been this good. Just going to save the open run. Oh.
It's almost hard to pinpoint what exactly has changed for Mousesports, but I honestly really do believe
going forward, knowing that as long as you've got a game plan, that this game is not over. And Mousesports certainly feel that way, but Searson wants to make it interesting. That's the bomb inside of the doors. It will get picked up by the wallbang there onto Chris. Searson will trade the bomb for a wallbang every day, but if he goes any more aggressive, Woxi's on the angle and not getting past that one. Now I think Sprout are getting ahead of themselves. They can just bunker down with an advantage, but they're giving Mousesports a way back in. They can't afford to do that.
Yeah, this isn't the same Mousesports you were facing 8 or 9 rounds ago. Carrigan shutting down the mid man, and now Mirbit, only player left over here towards the A side of things. Will tap down the first, but it's immediately traded. Mousesports going to reach double digits here on Dust 2. 10-12 is the scoreline. And Mousesports trying to out-sprout.
Now, Harry, now they're fist bumping every time they get a kill. Mousesports are looking warmed up, ready to go, but Mirbit doesn't want to let them go any further. I love that. Doesn't peek out wide. Safely right-click, jumps the grenade or the smoke. And he even crosses, knowing that ammo is low on that long player. Reload had to come through. It gave me a bit of time to grab the AK, throw it over to Spitty. Questionable considering Spitty doesn't have armor, but at least he's on full health. Mousesports in the meantime, they avoid this 1 AK, they rush towards middle. There's a close player, and they're fully blind. Faven gets another 1-for-1. Sprout still holding advantage despite not having the weaponry. And Keto's found Carrigan with his nades out. Another kill. Can Keto follow up? No. But 1-for-1s are the name of the game here for Sprout. They can afford to play for the retake, and more guns are being scavenged.
Yeah, Sprout are going to send 2 of these players down into lower tunnels with Spitty being that first man on the entry in towards B. Woxi on the angle, holding the tunnel peak, watching close, and even going to spot Searson. Now down to the 1v1, and it's Woxi.
This round, and Mousesports have a double setup watching for it. He's going to go. He's going to get the tag with no kill in sight. Rops doubles up, and forget Woxi. You've got Rops entering as well. Mousesports, they're back in this game with a vengeance, Harry. Sprout have not had a round on the CT side.
Yeah, I mean, speak of the devil, and he shall appear, right? The bomb goes down, and Sprout have to back off and save. 12-12, this is now all tied up. I mean, what an unbelievable series this has been already, and to think that there's still a third map potentially to come. Oh yeah,
so done
right,
with this.
Man. Yeah, like,
get out. Oh, Spitty. He's being pressure from Woxi, and that's allowed Karrigan to creep up. Doesn't even need the help. Just who needs the orb? Molly in the long doors. Maybe it knows he can at least focus on long for the time being, but Karrigan's going to clear this, and even though he goes down, it's one save. That's all it is. Mousesports, you're going to be confident. You're going to want to take fights, but sometimes it's just better not to, especially when Mousesports are on a tear. 9 rounds in a row, yet to drop a round since swapping halves. And that's not changing, apparently. 2 kills immediately. Mid push here for Spitty. He's not going to connect the shots or the dots. Mousesports know he's there. Re-peek in mid from Farven, but haven't heard him either. Frozen just waiting. And onto the chopping block. Sprout go 1 by 1. Guillotine is awfully sharp today, Harry. Any more volunteers?
I mean, both Favoured and Mirvit are looking interested. There's Favoured gone, and Chris J just going to miss the timing. Actually could get caught with the bomb here. Uh-oh. Never mind. Not a problem. Not even an issue.
Dash2 is your ally.
Searson's up here on shot. Oh, dear. He'll miss that shot with the orb. Karrigan leading the charge. Maybe inside of the bomb site. Chris J pincering in. That Spitty caught over at long. Maybe it knows he's on a timer at this point. He's either got to fight the players at short or fight the players at long. And Chris J is making this look oh so easy. Faven and Keto left up. Mousesports going to reach 14. What a turnaround this has been. And it just feels like the plight of like bad luck and missed timings is like...
Last couple of rounds. Sprout haven't got a CT round at all, but they've got plenty of AWP picks thanks to Searson. None of those converted. That being said, he will get away with this. Finally, deceive you. Climbing up on top of the site, and Mousesports going to be closing the distance. Woxi's already posted, so Searson cannot go wide, and that smoke's going to mean he has to go forward. Can he hit a shot? He can't see a thing. Doesn't want to give away the fact that he has this AWP, but he's getting blinded. They're already up the ramp. He didn't seem aware of the possibility, but...
So hard pressed for time here. Frozen falls before he can get the Molotov out, so actually it's Woxi and Rops, but these have been the 2 heroes. They've got to step up again, and it's only Rops, but the time's too far gone.
Stick it.
They might get the kill.
Oh no, Keto didn't know. Keto didn't know. He would have had it.
So deadly.
Wow.
Map point now for Mouse. 1-0 in currently in favor of Sprout, and a mid to B to try and end this map and take us to Mirage.
And Rops has even killed an A player as well. He just got to pick on long. Spitty pushed up. Karrigan's in B, basically, after 20 seconds. He just ran down mid. And Sprout know it as well. They saw him. They just rather smoke it off and not deal with the problem. Hide from it. That's what I do. Don't recommend it, because this is what happens. Mousesports rotate, and they go into a 5-on-1 on the A site. Coming through CT as well. I mean, Searson, he's literally got to watch every point of entry towards this A site, except long, because they're actually bailing. Keto's pushed in through middle. He's killed that one player in CT. Mal's still up catwalk, and Rops will get the kill in mid on the rotations. They might even consider going back to B here, but they've got the A site at this point. They may as well just commit, and it seems like it's done. Mousesports 16-12. They are going to